Good evening, it's Wendy. I wanted to do a video tonight on fighting your ground chucks. Well, I guess more of the point, or what are your ground chucks or ground hogs? I want to tell you a little story. I have moved to Pennsylvania here, lived in the last month. I just have been here now just a little under a month. And before my husband and I moved into our home, or I moved in, he was living here before I was, we planted a garden over Memorial Day weekend. Well, we planted this huge garden. We planted broccoli and cauliflower and squash and pumpkins and acorn squash and zucchini and corn and cucumbers and tomatoes, and if I did say broccoli and cauliflower, I'm not sure, celery, lettuce, onions. I mean, we planted peppers galore. So anyway, my husband and I took the time, we watered it, we grew it, we worked very hard on it. It's been growing very nicely, but within the first week we noticed all the broccoli and cauliflower were gone. Completely eaten. A few stalks left over, but the rest was completely gone. The celery the next week was completely gone. Oh, I forgot we also have cabbage, because that's what they're loving now. But anyway, so slowly but surely something was working on whatever was in our garden. So finally, the other day, about a week and a half ago, I saw this huge ground chuck in our garden. So I went and told my husband about this, and we figured out, he went on the internet and started to research how to get rid of groundhogs, or ground chuck as we call him in our home, because we would like to make him ground chuck. But anyway, just a funny joke. Anyway, so my husband built a snare to try to capture him so that we could get him to not get into our garden. So he's been diligently checking his snare, making sure he puts a bait out there to try to catch this groundhog. Well, that groundhog has been in that snare but has gotten out twice. Now my husband has fought have a heart trap to try to trap this groundhog, and now he's eluded that too. But the moral of my story is that whatever your ground chuck is in life, you got to keep on doing over and over, working to achieve what you want. If a ground chuck is building your business, then you need to continue to do whatever you have to do. Do research, go out there and study ways to increase traffic to your website or to increase people to your business. Whatever you have to do. If you have to be persistent and consistent, that's what you have to do. My husband, he is like a dog with a bone on this groundhog. It doesn't matter what he does. He continues to go up there several times a day and looks for this groundhog very quietly, because he gets very scared easily, which is a lot like us. If we find out that something's not working for us, we get a little frightened and we don't want to do it anymore. So here's the moral of my story today is, be like the hunter. You have to go after what you're hunting. If you're hunting what you want, you have to go out and achieve it, and go out and do whatever you have to do to continue to do it over and over and over. Little steps, every day will help you to achieve what you want. I understand sometimes it gets a little frightening and you get a little overwhelmed and you think that the groundhog has a few points on you. Right now the groundhog's up 3 and my husband's down 0. So there you go. It doesn't matter where you are, you can continue to fight the good fight and win against the groundhog. And our groundhog, whatever it is, whether it's your health, your wealth, go for it. So I hope that helps, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.